YouTube Success Blueprint. To learn more about growing your YouTube channel and creating passive income as a YouTuber, register for my YouTube Success Blueprint by clicking the link in the description below this video. Hey, what's up guys? John here. We live in a world today where if you say the word inequality or inequity or racism or any of these things and you say, oh, I'm trying to solve these problems by essentially stripping the middle class of everything that they have. Well, a lot of people won't argue that. They'll say, okay, well, we need to level the playing field. This is wrong. We can't have this. We can't have homeless people. It's unattainable. It's unrealistic. And what the ultimate goal is that they want to fight is they want to fight freedom. They want to take people's businesses, their money, their stocks. They want to come out with new things such as taxing unrealized capital gains, getting rid of the 1031 exchange. They need to put in all these safety requirements for businesses to basically make sure and ensure that these businesses don't make it. They are incentivizing people not to work by giving them a $600 stimulus payment if they make less money than a certain threshold. They're telling people not to pay rent so that they can force these small mom and pop landlords into financial hardship. And then they establish something called SB 1079, which allows the state of California first right of refusal to buy all foreclosed and distressed properties throughout California. This is an attack. This is a war that's happening right now that a lot of people don't see. And Gavin Newsom is going after prime areas now to establish little shanty towns for the homeless in Venice Beach, Pacific Palisades, a lot of these other prime areas. People work their entire lives to buy a home here, raise their family, have children here. Safe communities, no longer. We're supposed to be in a pandemic, yet he is on a rampage to just ensure that California turns into a welfare state. And when it becomes a welfare state, everybody throughout the country is going to move to California for free housing, free food, and it's going to be a big problem. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what is happening in California, and it's very likely to continue to spread throughout America. Please smash that like button. When you hit the like button, YouTube's going to share the content and educate more people as to what's really going on. So please hit that like button. Let's begin. My prediction for California over the next 6 to 12 months is that they say there's a new variant and that we need to have this new passport. And this passport is going to be our ticket into society. This is ultimately what is happening. You look at USA Today, 2 days ago, they came out and said the honor system paper cards won't cut it for the new vaccine verification. Experts say the passports are coming. The first line in this article is no shirt, no shoes, no vaccine, no service. What does that say to you? Gavin Newsom then tweeted out an hour ago, he said CA has now administered 35 million vaccines. 35 million, population's 40 billion. Some of these vaccines I think are just one dose. So you can conservatively say 50 or 60% of the state at a minimum has already rolled up their sleeve. That's personal and private information. Good for them, whatever. I don't know why this now is going to create this two-tier society. LA residents revolt over shantytown plans. Thousands in Venice and Brentwood signed petitions to stop the plan to house homeless in tents and cabins at popular beaches. Councilman Mike Bonin submitted a motion to add more shelters in areas such as Los Angeles International Airport, Marina del Rey, Pacific Palisades. Bonin, who represents affluent communities including Venice Beach, Westchester, and Brentwood, argues that the temporary solutions will get people off the street. More than 19,000 people have signed this petition. They're fighting to stop the plans. The petition says the camps are not a solution to homelessness and would bring the problems of drugs, mental illness, crime, and danger to the community. Proposed locations include Will Rogers State Beach parking lot. Now, this is right beside Santa Monica Pier. It's about 2 miles or 3 miles after Venice Beach if you're driving up the coast. So this community, to put it into context, is right off of Temescal Canyon. If you're not familiar with the area, this is the map. Here's Will Rogers Beach where they're proposing. Right above it is Temescal Canyon. If you look at the homes for sale, the same exact location, Will Rogers Beach right here and Temescal Canyon. The homes in this community, $4, $5, $7, $10, $11 million. And they're going to have homeless encampments throughout the entire community. Can you imagine that? You work your entire life, put a family there, and now all the homeless are going to be there. I have nothing against homeless people, but at the same point, these people, most of them need mental health. they need assistance, and they don't want to be in one of these communities. The first reason they don't want to be in is because there are searches of the place that they're living in, there's curfews, there's all these standards that they have to live by. When they're living on the street, they can live how they want, where they want, with who they want, and do whatever they want. The second location that they chose is Dockweiler Beach, which is right here. It's right near the airport. So Dockweiler Beach goes all the way up near Playa del Rey. These homes in this community, 7 million, 5 million, 4.5 million, all these multi-million-dollar estates, they're choosing these prime areas. The question is, why would they choose these affluent areas where they could easily choose a different community? I mean, do the homeless need to be on beachfront, or is there an intent behind these locations? The next area that they chose is Fisherman's Village, which is in Marina del Rey, right beside all the yachts. So all the yachts, all the fancy boats, and the multi-million-dollar homes is where they're choosing their next location for housing of the homeless. This is an obvious attack. This is an intended action right now against these communities, against the people. And unfortunately, we live in a time where if you say anything about it, then you are a bad person. So it's a very sensitive time to speak out about any of this. But I mean, the reality is that this is just, it is what it is. It's an unconstitutional blow against our freedoms. People like Gavin Newsom, a lot of these politicians, they need to be stopped in their tracks, because what they're doing right now is going to attract even more and more people that want free. They want free. They don't want to work anymore. And these communities are going to be going down. And Gavin Newsom is going to turn into almost like a god when he has tens of millions of people begging for food and shelter, and that's exactly what he wants. What do you think about what Gavin Newsom, Eric Garcetti, Mike Bonin, all these other politicians are doing in California? Do you think they are doing these actions because they actually care about the people, or do you think that there's a much bigger intent behind their actions? I think that Gavin Newsom is on this rampage right now, and if you're a business owner, you better watch out, because Gavin Newsom's coming after your wallet. And there's nothing that's going to stop him. If you look at who he's getting funding from and what he's targeting, he's really targeting everybody that's hurting financially. And nearly everybody is in the state of California, all thanks to Gavin Newsom and his draconian measures to slow the spread. So where I see California going is I think we have some dark times ahead if Gavin Newsom stays in office. The other problem is there's going to be a lot of other people that are going to run for governor saying that they're going to solve these issues, but we won't know who is who until they are in office. So I see some real big threats coming to California, but Gavin Newsom has got to go. With that being said, please smash the like button. When you hit the like button again, YouTube's going to share this content and educate more people throughout the country and throughout the world about what people like Gavin Newsom are doing. So please hit that like button. Consider subscribing as well for more content on personal finance, real estate, business, and of course, money. I'll see you guys in the next video. YouTube Success Blueprint. If you've enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into growing your YouTube channel and create passive income as a YouTuber, check out my YouTube Success Blueprint by clicking the link in the description below this video. One of the richest men in the world, Warren Buffett, once said, "Opportunities come infrequently. When it rains gold, put out a bucket, not a thimble." I get the feeling that many men and women today are using thimbles instead of buckets. The truth is that we're in a huge wave of opportunity. I'm not suggesting that the current situation hasn't caused any financial damage to people's lives, because it certainly has. You may be one of those who have been fired, transferred, demoted, or had his assets repossessed. When looking up my own channel statistics on Social Blade, you can see that I was able to grow from a mere 11,000 subscribers to 120,000 subscribers in just 15 months. You could do this too, and I want to show you how. My YouTube Success Blueprint is a complete A to Z guide that teaches you the necessary steps in order to get your channel up and running within a few days. YouTube is an explosive avenue where you can earn thousands of dollars based simply on uploading videos and monetizing them for views. Think of a bridge with a toll on it. That is a video that's monetized on YouTube. It also serves a great channel to capture leads and potential new clients. Personally, I'm receiving roughly $30,000 per month in video views through Google AdSense just by people watching my videos on YouTube with 120,000 subscribers. This number is likely only going to grow as more and more people become accustomed to using YouTube. We have roughly 2.3 billion monthly users on YouTube, and I could see that number hit 3 billion in no time. To learn more about growing your YouTube channel and creating passive income as a YouTuber, register for my YouTube Success Blueprint by clicking the link in the description below this video.